Okay. Hello,
Hello.
we're live.
Hello.
And tonight I'm joined, I guess this is my first official stream, I guess. This is all new to me. And I'm joined by a very special guest, Matt Hibner, a.k.a. Steve Wolf, a.k.a. Crying in the Closet, a.k.a. Star Fox.
I respond to all of those in public. So
He's got a really cool channel, and you should check him out. He's been
no, don't do that.
he's been a really obviously if you're here, you've probably seen his stuff, but yeah, he's a funny guy, and he's added the big spark of creativity in me. So I gotta thank him for the fact I'm doing this. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing.
No, I've corrupted you, and as I fall into hell, I'm trying to drag people with me. So we're going.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for joining me, Matt. And here we are.
I just wanted to highlight real quick. We have not always been critics of Josh or detractors of him. There was a time, I know it seems strange to you folks out there, but me and Narm were actually quite supportive of him. We tried very much to inspire him and encourage him. And he don't give a shit about things like that. Give him money. Give him money. That's it. That's you want to be his friend? Give him money.
Oh, totally. Suck up to him. Be a sycophant. He definitely is. He responds to being sucked up to, and people just throwing lots of cash at him.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much ass kissing or swag to get it to win him over.
No, it doesn't.
I did it all with some flea market junk and a couple of handwritten letters. And but even then, even now, like I want to preface this for the audience. If we could pull Josh out of this and get him to just stop like shitting on everybody and never like working on himself or bettering himself, I want to believe he can come back. Like even Frodo told Sam, I believe that Gollum can come back. And he didn't, but it's okay to believe it. So.
And he's an interesting character. He's been grinding on YouTube for like a decade. He done a lot of genuinely cool stuff. He had a show, Overstimulation Station. I hate to say it, a lot of it, and it's because everything's so overdone online now. None of it was particularly like super original, but it was heartfelt. It was stuff that he was really working on and put a lot of effort into.
It
also
was
with his band.
Yeah, and it was all him. It wasn't him, feeding off of something. He saw Bimmy. We all saw Bimmy. Like this for everybody out there. That's the core of the Bimmy verse is Bimmy himself, and it branches out into all the people that tried to be a Bimmy, and they've been trying to be a Bimmy for 20 years. Some people, and some failed. Some kind of succeeded, like Scott the Woz and people like that. JonTron, There's so many. There's so many people that came from Bimmy, but this one particular guy, I'm being trolled. This one particular guy just stood out amongst the pack, and when he was, in the truther community, he was just heavily rejected, and even now, there's a mystique about it, right? Because it's like Rich had never even heard of Dancing with Ghosts. The first video he ever saw was the video of him being critiqued by him. And it seems that Rich was trying to give it a fair listen and not immediately be like, oh, look at this douchebag, look at his hair, look at his
totally.
toys. Like he was just like, okay, let's see what he has to say. I'm still being trolled. This is what I get for being a troll, people. Like you reap what you sow. But yeah, it's he's quite interesting because out of all the Bimmy critics, he's the one who's kind of the most like Bimmy. where it's like he gets frustrated, doesn't want to deal with his critics. He pivoted from a video game channel to a music channel without starting a second channel and literally trying to shove it down people's throats. Everything that he criticizes Bimmy about, he's kind of guilty of, like not putting out enough effort on things, or like the dip in quality. Recently, was it a month or two ago, Josh said, oh, we only put out one song a year and it's pathetic. Well, yeah, it is. I mean, if you're a band and you're an up and coming band, you need more than one song a year. Just saying.
And not his thing isn't everyone's kind of music. I actually genuinely enjoy the sound. I like the music.
Sure.
Acidity and Blood is my favorite track of his. And his music videos, I mean, he's put a lot of effort into those music videos. He shot, edits them, does the special effects, costumes. Those are actually really high quality, like productions.
Oh yeah, he's not untalented. He is very
No.
talented in many different ways, but I feel that rather than really doubling down on that talent and focusing on it, honing it, perfecting it, he would rather talk about Review Tech Rich.
Oh,
bro, it's old news, dude. Like Pat Contry, it's old, bro. Like
Corey Feldman. I mean, how many times can you say like, "Oh, Corey Feldman makes shitty music"? Well,
yeah, well, Jim and them does it every single day, and somehow they have like 3 times the audience that Josh has, if not more. So go figure. I mean, hate sells, right? Like clickbait, hate, anger, drama, shit talking. It all sells. And let's not fool ourselves into thinking that what Josh does is critique, because critique is pointing out the good and the bad. Josh just likes to really rail on stuff, riff on stuff, and that's fine. You and I riff on stuff. All of our buddies riff on stuff. But it, like, when you riff on it from a place of like anger, it's not funny. It's not a joke. It's like, dang, you're kind of angry. You're kind of butthurt. Comedy should never come from that.
With Josh, the thing I see in particular, and because you and I both spent a lot of time in the Discord watching the little breakdowns and things like that, is
yes.
None of it comes from any sort of a genuine place. You see it's this seething, desperate jealousy.
A little bit.
He's just so envious of these people that,
Yeah.
I'll freely admit, I wish I could have been a Bimmy, I wish I could have been James. That was James back then.
Yeah, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, been at the right place in the right time, and be your own boss, and just make a living doing this fun stuff.
Yeah.
And and when you see it out of Josh, it's not this genuinely like, oh man, Rex Viper makes bad music. It's like Rex Viper has an audience full of people that are super enthusiastic to see them, no matter how crappy they are. And like, you just know, like, that's what Josh wants. He wants the ExpressVPN ads and a million views per video and 3 million subscribers.
How bad does he want it when he's not doing anything to really earn it? Or like, you'd think that he would stream either more often, like, because whenever he streams, they throw money at him. So he could just stream every day and they would throw something at him. Like, stream for like 1 hour a day. What are you doing every day that you don't have a time? I'm a father with kids or whatever. I got enough time at the end of the day. I could manage about an hour a day of free time. You know what I mean? And I use it to like film stuff or do streams. And I just feel like he has the no time syndrome as well, because it's like, how do you put out one song a year? You live in a house where you have your own studio equipment, you have your own musical, like, you're not renting, you don't drive anywhere, you're at home. Like, you could just be at home and make music all day. I don't get it.
I would almost feel that there's the opportunity for him to not only himself but work with other people, because he does have that studio, help record, do things for other bands, people.
Absolutely.
But I guess in the end of the day, it's easier just to sit in front of that camera and be like, oh, Pat Contry got old, or Corey Feldman makes bad music, or Rich Review Tech, whose channel and history has never been incredibly about the music stuff he does and the raps and the beats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And say, oh, he makes bad beats. Like, I mean, I guess I remember Rich when he actually reviewed tech in the USA before he turned into his own lolcow drama channel.
Yeah, and see, that's what happened to him, right? Like he was doing okay, and then he got into the drama because it was more clicks and more money, and look where it ended up. And this is what I talked to Josh about in the Discord, in our private conversations. It's like, you're better than that, bro. You're better than being a drama channel. You have talent, you have the means, you have your own house. You could make Bimmy videos, you could do whatever you want. Like something like was it Big Effing Truck, right?
Oh my god, that video is so freaking hilarious.
It's really good. And he was like, this is my fake band called Steakhouse. And it's like a fake redneck band. And it's like, dude, this is great. This is gold. Run with it. Like pick it up and shine it and run with it, man. But he won't. He'll play the same song over and over again with it. He'll show the same video over and over. And it's like, well, what comes next? You can do more. You can, like, I don't even have room in my house for like a green screen or any of that stuff because I got kids and I got, but he could pull off a green screen and he has in the past.
Right.
That alone can lead to endless amounts of fun. And again, he's talking about Rich like, oh, he's a music producer, but he's not really a producer. Well, bro, you have a studio in your house. You could be a producer and show people how it's done. And you don't have to worry about one song a year or whatever. People will pay you to just make them sound good. But he outsources all of his production of his own band now. So he's paying somebody else to produce his own music. Like,
yeah, he just did the remaster of Obsidian Blood, and all they did was they ran a filter over it, like a CRT filter, and then put like 90s word art lyrics up in the middle of the screen, which was actually a really cool looking video. Like, it was dark, it was moody. It had the area had the wolf costume and stuff, and then like they put that they put that CRT like filter over it, the word art lyrics, and he called that a remaster.
I know it looked really cheap. It looked better the first time because it was raw and it was like, and a lot of it was just done impromptu, like the whole mask thing or whatever. If I recall correctly, like it wasn't like a theme or anything. It was just like, hey, we have some cool stuff. Let's just make something cool with it. And bing bang boom, you got some good content. Now, I don't like the music. I will preface that. I think as a musician, I've heard him do some really good stuff. Recently on his birthday stream, he played that video from like, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago when he was playing bass by himself in his room. And it's like, damn, dude, that's pretty dang good. Like, that's like a solid B+. And you could hone that into an A. You could easily make that into A+ playing, but you want to be the songwriter, you want to be the head guy, you want to be in charge of everything. And it's not good enough. It's not working after 10 years. There's people on YouTube right now that I like to watch that are independent musicians. They get hundreds of thousands or even sometimes millions of views based on their own merit because they put in the work. And Josh doesn't even have a Twitter account because nobody immediately flocked to it, and so therefore he dropped it. And it's like, now it's one less way for someone to find you. Why would you not have a Twitter account when you're a band that wants to go somewhere? It makes no sense. He shoots himself in the foot and then complains, and it's like, it's frustrating, man. As a former fan.
And I get the trying to keep up with all the social media can be it's difficult because I know he does. He was frequently doing the Instagram, keeping that maintained, and then the Facebook page. Although at that point, you do one post and you're sharing it among multiple platforms. So throw Twitter, throw Blue Sky on there. I mean, whatever. I mean, get as much out there as you can.
Yeah, and it doesn't make any sense because, again, he has the studio in his house. So you're not really going anywhere to record. Like, you have everything you need. Just get up in the morning, yank one off to your tranny porn or whatever it is, and get to it,
When it comes to the streaming, he's got everything set up. I mean, what's he got to do? Flip open the laptop and boom, you could pop on and stream for an hour whenever.
Yeah, he could stream every day if he had something to talk about. But then it's like, I don't even think that he could keep up that level of saltiness every day. Like, it kind of, he only does it once a week because it probably wears on him to be so filled with spite all the time.
Oh my God, that's got to be just so soul sucking. Just being that like bitter and sour.
Yeah, And I've known so many people in my life that are like him. And that's why I wanted to help him originally. And I offered him my services in any way that I could. You know, I'll make videos for your streams so that when you're in between stuff and you don't want to have to get copyright struck, there's a fan making like comedy sketches based on your channel. That's tailor made for your audience, right? Like the B&B sass joke, I incorporated the sass joke like 2 or 3 times in the videos to try to appeal to him and show like, hey, look, man, like I'm doing this to help you out, to be a friend, you know. He only played one video I ever did, and so each subsequent video I tried harder, did more, put more effort, and I was like, eventually he'll crack and play another one of my videos, and he never did. And that, but I have to thank him because that drive to do better, make it funnier, like it really put me on this path to like I have to be good at what I do, no matter how bad it is or how bad it looks, no matter how cheap it is. It's effort, right? Like this is why Bimmy was so good in the beginning. It
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
money.
totally.
It wasn't, it was just the effort, bro. Like, and it wasn't even the comedy was like pretty base level juvenile stuff,
No,
but
it was the
you
effort,
know,
and
it's the effort.
you know,
Yeah,
and it bit me. Well, at least back then, James, like, he had that eye for filmmaking. He'd been playing around with that stuff, as a kid with the camcorder. He had the eye for that, and that was one of those things when he started doing AVGN. He wasn't filming it like a dumb internet series. He was making it as if he was. Yeah, he calls everything a film, but he was making it as if he was making a film.
yeah,
And that sort of energy and enthusiasm and effort really show through in those early seasons of AVGM. Like that, and
yeah,
I'll say it, my all-time favorite episode was that stupid Atari 5200 video. The
yeah.
comedy was so on point. It wasn't, he never played a single video game in that. It was just all the ancillary stuff, the the chords, the plug, the big power brick,
Yeah.
right down to the end where he gets the he gets the joystick and they had the wrong plug. And he couldn't even play it. And it
I
was
love
just like
the
it was such a great episode.
I love the beer closet on the back of the console.
Yes.
It was great.
Yeah. I mean, that was just an absolutely fantastic episode. I think he followed that by the first Ghostbusters episode. That season is my all-time favorite season. That was just
Yeah.
Benny on. That was James just really on point, like really, you know, really energetic with it. And this is a thing I'm going to do after he did the first couple episodes that he was never gonna touch again. That character was gonna be gone, and he was gonna be
Yeah.
on to like whatever the next thing was, and that took off. And then that season 2 of AVGN is where it really started.
Yeah, I like the early stuff too. And I mean, granted, season 2 and 3 is, better or whatever, but like the raw nature of season one and just the attainability factor, right? This is something I've it's a term that I've coined in my own mind is attainability, which is, can it be done? Um, and James showed that it could be done with, anything really. Like he had he always talks about if you want to make poop, you just get peanut butter and chocolate syrup and just, make the right mixture and it comes out perfect. And, that's like, I could have probably figured that out. Thank you, James. But, he taught us a lot.
Oh, and the accessibility feature of everything, because you think of, I mean, back then, I don't know if he was filming all digital or if he was filming on like tape and then doing it to digital. But nowadays it's like our phones are better cameras than what he was using 20 years ago on AVGN, and we,
Yeah.
we carry those around all the time. And you can instantly put together a video, film, start
Mhm.
editing it,
Yeah.
and it's easier than ever to just kind of be your own creator, be your own James.
Yeah. I mean, everything I do is hella janky, but it's all done on phone. It's edited on the phone. Everything's from the phone. So I feel like, am I limited? Definitely. But, uh, the limitations push me to be creative. I have to be clever in how I solve these problems. I can't even do basic animation like how you did Justin Silverman floating around. I was like, dang, I wish I could do that. I could do all kinds of
Oh.
cool stuff with that. We got Dylan over here. What's up, Dylan?
Hey,
Vomit is
Dylan.
easy to make. We got
Thanks
McDonald's
for
burgers,
joining.
added water, mix it. Hey, you know what? Yeah, get the dollar menu and go for it. I cheaped out on mine and did the Campbell's chunky soup, and it didn't look like vomit at all because I didn't mash it up first. I just dumped it out of the can. Because I was hoping the dog would eat it, but the dog completely did not eat it. So to all the folks at home, don't eat Campbell's chunky soup, because if your dog won't eat it, you shouldn't eat it either.
You wouldn't make a good spokesman for Campbell's.
Oh, I should probably send them that video or tag them or something, huh? Yeah, so your soup gave me psychic powers. Thanks a lot.
But the dog wouldn't eat it.
Just give it to the homeless, I guess. What are you gonna do with that? It's like slop,
That Nintendo video was hilarious. I've showed that to several people.
Oh, I never told anybody where I got that from. So I was watching GameSack with good old Joe Redifer, who's also very inspiring. He has very cheap comedy sketches at the end of his videos. And he was talking about Ninja Gaiden on NES, which is one of my all-time top 5 games ever. It's brilliant. And he was like, "Oh, you go ahead and play Ninja Gaiden, but make sure that you take your heart medication first." And I was like, "Oh, how funny!" Because we're all old now, and there might be somebody out there that has to take heart pills to play games with, because otherwise they can't play games without it. I was like, "That's fucking funny. I got to go with that." So.
Oh, that's cool inspiration. I love that video. That was hilarious.
Yeah, and none of my ideas are original. I steal everything from something else, no matter where it's from.
Well, and I was directly inspired by you with your stuff doing that.
Are you stealing from me?
The Soylent Shill, that Soylent Shill video I did.
Oh, that was good, bro. I like that.
Yeah,
I like Justy flying around.
Holding the camera and just talking, and then throwing in a bunch of Bimmy and just the worst part of that was having to listen to a couple hours of Justin Silverman, the source 20 seconds worth of voice clips.
Man, and see, now that you're making content, you understand the pain of clipping, because their voices get stuck in your head for the rest of the day, and it's just like demons in your mind.
Yeah, I listened to way more Justin Silverman than was a healthy amount. And unfortunately, some of those videos were the ones with Bob McGran in it, which has its own baggage.
Yeah. Yeah, you're listening to the devil talking through flesh over here.
Hey, I want to say hi to my friend just beyond the cornfield. He just joined us. He's starting his own, he's an in real life friend of mine, and he's actually just starting his own channel, doing a lot of Halloween and horror themed stuff. I think I shared
the basement.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah. Dude, he's got a lot of cool stuff.
Oh my God. His basement is he could do years worth of videos and just all the video game and Halloween and horror related themes that he's done. And so I'm anxious to see what all he comes up with next.
Definitely. Has he seen the Rich video yet, or not really?
No, actually, he is an old time fan of James Rolfe.
Okay.
I don't know if we used to watch the Blu-ray or the DVD of Angry Video Game Nerd back in the day, but he's not so much of a drama person following the saga of Bimmy.
Well, we're a drama channels now. Both me and Narm have agreed that we're going to be just like Keemstar, and we're going to do a drama alert from the Bimmy-verse every single day. And if there is no drama, we will start it, and then we'll cover it. So,
did we want to get into that the Rich video then?
Oh yeah, let's go. Josh has forced me to defend Pat Contry, and now he's forcing me to defend Rich. Josh, I'll never forgive you, Josh, for making me defend lolcows. It's fucking disgusting. God. It's a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, the last few years when Rich went off the deep end on just the drama and just the weird shit, and then now I'm at a point I'm on his side versus Slosh.
I mean, I don't like Rich and I don't like Pat. I think they're still horrible scumbag lolcows, but it's like the false equivalency, because he's like, "Oh, I'm punching up at these people." Well, you're punching up in terms of subscribers, but you're not punching up in terms of talent or drive. You're actually, you're on the same level as some of these guys, and yet they're far more successful. I mean,
No, yeah, that's all Josh sees is he sees the numbers and he's just so envious of them, and that's what he wants.
yeah, I mean, it's on the surface he hides it really well, but yeah, let's go ahead and let Rich defend himself.
Okay.
Much like Rex Viper, Rich thought that he could perhaps try his hand at music, and that's where I come in. But instead of shitty 80s inspired rock jams, Rich, who was easily my age or older at the time, tried his hand at producing beats, yo.
Oh man.
I have been producing records as a hobby since 2003.
As a hobby.
Yeah.
But I just started. I've so far 40 seconds into this, everything he said has been inaccurate.
That's Josh Cannon.
It's
That's
like,
him.
okay.
Now you
Yeah.
get it.
I was hoping there would be I was like, all right, I know this guy actually.
I like it. That's good.
Yeah, I don't know.
I forgot I made that beat. I made that in 2014. I thought that was all right.
See,
Yeah.
though Rich,
Good job, Rich.
And that's a thing with Rich is, I mean, anyone that's followed him knows that this music stuff was always just sort of a side gig. Like, you know,
Yeah.
he did the gaming, and well, not so much the gaming, but just the review videos and the news and reading headlines and stuff. The music thing was always just sort of a side thing for him.
He
And then
explains
Josh
later
is
on.
trying to make it like it was his big career was to be a music guy.
Yeah.
That was Josh. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
he
more
explains
recent
later
Josh.
on that the music was just a way for him to like cope with the bad shit that in his app. Because I mean, Rich is very much a lolcow, but his trolls they hit pretty hard sometimes. They go after his kids, they go after his money. So when he gets really pissed off and upset, he makes music to get his emotions out. And I wonder if Josh Cannon has ever used music to get his emotions out. Probably not, because he's a real musician.
Oh yeah, he doesn't use samples.
No, but what he
might
does
have
do.
buttered his
Real quick, everybody, what he does do is he uses backing tracks when he plays live. So what you're hearing when he plays live is mostly recorded, and he'll play over it, and he says, oh, it makes the sound, you know, more full and more rich. And it's like, that's called lip singing and like fakery, and Milli Vanilli fucking got roasted for that shit. So
Oh man,
if I go to your show and I'm not really hearing you playing guitar, you're a phony.
spread as this big-time gaming YouTuber, there was also a completely different side to the man. He was a music producer, but to look at this guy and think he actually sits behind a drum kit or even sings would be a misnomer. Oh no. Rich, you...
He's going there. He's going there. I have a
He's
feeling
going
if
there.
I'm wrong, I'm wrong still.
$5 through Super
He's
Chat.
going with the
Session with Phil is funny when even RGT85 and beat 'em ups are taking pot shots at him too. Would literally watch him
RGT85
on
would
his
beat him up.
podcast.
That's so good.
I would love to know who got into Boy George's ear
I love that.
and was like, hey, say this, this, and this. That's what I feel. It's like, all right, cool. If I make this video, I know it'll get views and I'll make
Boy
these talking
Josh.
points come up. Because where have I
Rich,
won't
bro.
say
Rich is a
names,
mean
but where have
lolcow.
we
I don't
heard a
wanna troll
lot
him.
of
He's a
these
dick.
talking points before?
Well, he's been trolled so much, you know, and just like you
Yeah.
said, the kids, you know, everyone likes to punch
See,
at him about the
makes
weight.
beats.
So it's like, you know, he knows how to pick at people.
Well, and it's like,
Dude, that was like, I actually made
you
that
took a
back in
swing at a
2000.
Psycho, and the Psycho swung back. What did you expect?
Oh, it's. I think we were both on the same page of that one. I think this is secretly what Josh wants. Josh wants someone big enough
Yeah.
to give him attention. So
Yes.
now
I've
and it's-
accused Josh of being a troll in the past. In the very first video I sent to him, I accused him of trolling me. And that was a joke a little bit, but it was also sort of true because Josh is not good at being a troll, but he's good at being irritating, and that's one of the weapons of a troll is irritation. And yes, I do think that this whole time he wants Bimmy to clap back. He wants Doug
Right.
Walker to clap back.
he wants Pat
And-
Contry to clap back.
Yeah, he
And-
wants it so bad. He's so hungry for it.
You
But
know,
I'm the
and
bad
then-
guy when I do it to him. I'm the fucking villain. Okay, Josh, fuck you.
Oh, Careful how hard we are on Slosh. We'll have If We Soylent crying about this on his Discord.
Well, he can go rip off some little kids and feel better.
6. I found that beat and I uploaded it. Where the fuck did you even find this, dude? I mean, I'll give you credit on that.
Right? Digging up old bones. It's like Tsunami. I love it.
I guess not being a hip hop person or whatever, this all
my
sounds
old
fine
shit
to me.
that's
Like, it
very
doesn't,
mid, in my
it's not
opinion.
offensive or
You
anything
went
like that.
way
It just sounds
back,
like,
dude.
I don't know, lo-fi beats to
Yeah,
wax
lo-fi.
and study to.
Here we go,
Oh
another
god,
one.
that beat sucks too.
No, it doesn't. Be
These
nice,
are all really old shit.
Yeah, I
Don't be so
don't,
hard on yourself, Rich. Come on.
I don't know. There's nothing offensive about it to me.
I'm
Like,
gonna download these tonight.
The whole
They're gonna
time
go
you've
on
been
my
watching
phone
this
right
guy
now.
shit on the new Xbox or make fun of other YouTubers, he was actually producing beats
Oh,
behind
make
the
fun of other
scenes.
YouTubers,
Oh,
oh,
yeah,
no.
one of those guys. I'm sure you've never.
hey, what's that story, Matt, about the pot and the kettle? I mean, like, Josh is the living in glass houses throwing stones.
I want to respond to Dylan real quick. Hey, Dylan.
Oh yeah.
You can steer him. Just be nice to him and get into the Discord and be like, hey, bro, there's this guy named Aaron Imholt. He'll clap back and he loves the drama and you'll get big. We got to get Josh into the Dabbleverse immediately because they will fucking rip him to shreds. And I will laugh until I piss my pants.
I'm trying to think, was it Dylan or someone that made that comment there? Someone that said something on the thing about him being criminally under-trolled.
Yes, that's Dylan's excellent coined term, criminally under-trolled. Yes.
That just fucking killed me.
It's what drove me in the first place, was like, this guy needs someone to push back a little bit, and I wanted to be that guy.
Yeah, I mean, I was just a genuine, like, Josh supporter. And until I just got disillusioned with the whole, like, listening to whine about everything and the sycophants in his Discord and being attacked by his, like, attack dogs white knighting for him anytime I made a critique on Cinemassacre Truth.
Yeah, let's keep going before we
Ever
lose
run into
anybody
some
here.
rando at a bar or club who proclaims that,
yo man, I make beats, I'm a producer, I have a record label.
Oh, wow.
I can make you a star.
Yeah, where's Josh's record label?
I did any of
Well,
that.
is
I
that
went
like a
there
sick
saying,
burn?
people have tried to say that to me in the past before. That was fun. I hate it. Dude, that
Jerking
beat
in
was
the closet.
ancient.
Yeah,
I
I'm
made
Josh.
that,
I got a
in
record label.
2014.
I got 20 gold platinum albums.
now,
Like,
behind the scenes, Rich, a.k.a. Officer Dickers, had been making rap beats this.
Oh, that says so much.
yeah, see, that was the thing. I don't know where the Officer Dickers thing came from. I saw it in some comments and stuff. It must be a thing I missed in the RTUSA timeline.
It's just an insult.
That says so much.
It's a cheap shot.
I don't even care about Dickers. I am the one who brought up Dickers, but
Evidently, that's like a thing where it was like he knew it was a thing that Rich would.
I mean, when there's
respond
smoke,
to, I
there's
guess.
He's
He's a troll. Josh is a troll.
The whole time, and as he was sinking his own Titanic, aka his primary channel with over 1 million subs, he was promoting his
Did you
music
catch
shit.
the Coke nose?
Were you in? I'm trying to think, Matt. If you were in the Discord or you left when Rich did delete the main channel, because that really.
I don't recall. I don't remember.
I wonder if you were out of the
I
Discord
might have
by
been.
that.
I might have.
But
been.
yeah,
I might
because
have
that
been.
was a thing that was a big news. Like Rich deleting his channel with over 1 million subscribers, and it's like, it was one of those moments where it's like, it's just Josh's like jealousy coming through. It's like, because it's like you just know it's like he wished that was his channel with 1 million subscribers.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Rich.
No, go ahead. We're good.
Okay.
I'll review. I promoted that years ago, dude, before my channel was anything was going on with my channel.
Why is Josh mad about him?
Just letting you know, my
getting paid to do a
RTU
promo?
music channel is
Right.
up and live.
Well,
with a
it was
track
him
uploaded
promoting his
to it.
own
And that
stuff.
channel
promo
has
his
been
own channel.
dead
Yeah,
because
he
I
was
lost
just-
access to
yeah,
that
this was
email.
apparently
Why
him
are you
just
going
doing a
back
shout out to his
75
own,
years with
like,
shit
music
that
stuff.
doesn't even
Real
correlate
quick, I
to
want
the
to highlight.
Yeah, dude.
Josh railed on Rex Viper because he was like, Bimmy didn't put it on its own channel. He put it on his channel trying to shove it in our face. But then later on, Bimmy did make a separate channel. So that did happen. Meanwhile, Josh does the same thing. He had a gaming channel. Now he's shoving the ban down people's throats. And later in this video, he openly admits that most of his audience doesn't listen to his music. Well, then fucking drop the music or put it on a separate channel.
Right. I don't know. I mean, I guess Ari's cool with that because it's Ari and someone else in the band. I guess they're cool with him including everything all together. But
It's embarrassing.
But yeah, you'd think it would be better to have a separate place just for the band stuff, and then he has whatever is Josh Cannon LLC or Overstimulation Station
But
or
he'll
whatever.
openly take money on a Patreon. He'll take money from super chats, and he'll pretend to be one channel. And then during the streams, he'll play his own band during his own streams, like quite a bit. I've seen more Dancing with Ghosts concerts than I ever wanted to, and they're always pathetic and small, and the audio is bad. The videos, it's a smartphone from like 30 feet away, and it's like, dude, why can't you like record better or just do better? Like, do better, Josh. Come on.
Here's the thing. I made a bunch of music in 2024. It was, look, did I want to do things with it? Yes, but it was an escape. I didn't want to be on front of the fucking camera. Dude, every time I came on here, the same shit was brought up. The same shit was brought up about my kid. And then with the mindset I was in, I couldn't deal with it. So I escaped to this.
So it was like a hobby he did.
I remember all that. Like, I don't like the guy, but going after the kid and being like speculating on the custody or the divorce or the whatever, like that's such low.
In the description,
low
and I'll
blow.
have an
it
annotation
is.
probably in the video.
And I get Rich has
top
had to
right
deal
corner
with
or
a lot
somewhere.
of
You'll see
like
it pop
awful
up,
trolling
like now.
Yeah, not
So
that he
I
hasn't
hope
done
you
his
enjoy
own
the
amount of
music.
drama.
So
but
I
yeah,
have a hobby that
definitely
I
has
want
had some
people to
awful
check
trolling.
out, and that's not okay. That's like me saying,
Josh
yo, I'm
Cannon
a
has
rap
never really been
producer.
trolled,
Oh,
folks.
this makes
Not
me want to
really.
just make fucking beats despite this bastard. Maybe this is a good thing for me. So me having a hobby,
Do it,
are
Rich,
you
do it,
making a
do
living
it.
making music?
Yeah, do it.
Here he goes. Watch.
I mean, if you are, then hey, okay.
He said, "Are you
I
making
bow
money
before
off
you.
of music?"
I don't think you are if you're
WGB
making these
donated
videos,
$60
though.
million and
I love
99
that
cents
part.
through super chat.
And
It's
real quick,
almost
my
like
father,
guys like him are talentless enough
that's-
that the
Oh,
only
hey,
way
Defy
they can
Gravity.
find success is by tearing others
What
down.
up, Defy?
Thoughtful face emoji,
Um,
man face bombing emoji.
I mean, the thing is, if this was like, listen, man, I made a bunch of videos that are considered drama videos on people.
A bunch of videos.
yeah,
The stuff
what
I
happened.
had, I didn't just go by a trust me, bro. I would be like, all right. And when I fucked up, like with Pro Jared, as much as he's still a weirdo, he wasn't a pedo. And I was just like, yo, man, there was misinformation. I even made a video.
yeah, he made a retraction, and Josh has never retracted anything that he said that's untrue. Like, there's so many fucking times that he got things wrong, and he'll put it in the comment section or something sometimes, but not every time.
Yeah, and to be fair, I mean that was the flavor of the month. Was the just like change the channel. It was the dogpiling on Pro Jared, and I guess actually I guess in both cases they both sort of amounted to being mostly nothing burgers. But
Yeah.
so Rich wasn't the only one guilty about jumping on that whole Pro Jared, all the Pro Jared drama.
Yeah, and I want to give Rich really good credit for something that he said. He said, "Are you making money off of your music? I don't think you are, or else you wouldn't be making videos like this." And that's the headshot right there, right? Like,
Yeah,
if
there's Josh and the pot and the kettle.
Yeah, I mean, if your channel is any good, if your band is any good, you don't need to go and hump an old dead lolcow that's been gone for 10 years or whatever. Review Tech Rich is just, bro, like nobody. I watch a lot of popular troll content. I go on Kiwi Farms a lot. Nobody cares about Review Tech Rich. He's not a popular lolcow, but he found something about music, and as long as he can shit on the music, then that gives him a pathway to be superior or whatever. And meanwhile, so far, I like Rich's music better than Dancing with Ghosts. Just saying.
Yeah, it's like I said, I'm not a hip hop person or whatever, but it's like none of it seems that bad, and certainly not offensive to me. It's the sort of thing I would expect on the Lo-Fi Girl channel.
Yeah, it's all good.
This is so I've made plenty of drama videos, okay?
Yeah, you did.
But
Yeah.
as far as I know, they were based in fact. And if Jay and I fucked up even with the gaming news store, remember I would take down the video and put up an apology video about it?
Yeah, you
It's
did.
not the same, dude.
I'm going to be posting there regularly, not as much as ReviewTechUSA, but at least a couple times a week, so you could check out what I do.
It's a
Have
trip
good one.
watching him
Just
watching
one in a long
something
line
else.
of
Like, we have no
projects.
control over his mouse clicking. I'm like, come on, Rich, go! Like,
Yeah, I know. I feel like we're in we're in like some sort of Joshception.
Quantum Leap.
Sean Reagan donated $9.99 through Super Chat. His inaccuracy about basic facts is actually pissing me off now. I was around when your Keiko was flipped it up. You never prepared routine RTU channel content about
in this
Phil.
20-some-odd
Maybe
minute
5 to
segment
10
Rich
vids
had
ever.
just covering
Yeah,
Josh's
most of-
video.
even-
He must have made
Yeah,
like
even
I don't know,
early
50
on, I
bucks
was
in
doing
Super
live. I
Chats
just
or
didn't.
more.
Everyone's like, "Well, Rich, you didn't live stream about him as
And
much."
these
I didn't
guys
live
haven't
stream as
watched
much back then. I
nearly
didn't
as
really
much
start
Josh as
live
we have.
streaming.
They have
No,
no
and this
idea
is-
how accurate he
And
is.
Rich is like running like how many hours of a live stream when he does this? In
Yeah.
a 20-minute segment, making like $50 in super chats. I mean, again,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
the punching up. Like, oh, well, he's just jealous. Like,
Unfortunately, yeah, because we can't. I mean, with Pat Contry, like there is this like outer shell that looks bad, right? It's an old man watching cartoons and eating cereal and watching commercials, and it looks like a big old man baby. Meanwhile, Rich, who, like, again, I'm not going to defend the guy. He's lied a lot. He cheated on his wife. He's not a great guy by any stretch of the imagination. But on the things that Josh Cannon is trying to rail against, namely his music, and then tying that to the music is the reason why he's a lolcow or something. I don't. And then, in a minute, guys, he's going to attack Rich for his Italian heritage. Well,
oh my
I'll
god,
let,
it was
I'll
so
let that play out.
bizarre.
And that leads to
Okay.
your favorite moment that I won't spoil.
To the point I am now in 2019.
Overpromise and underdeliver. After me and my
No, well, hey, listen,
That's
that
you,
I am
Josh.
guilty of.
Yeah,
Holy
that's
fuck,
Josh.
I
One
am guilty
video a
of
year,
that.
Josh.
That I'm
one
guilty
song
of.
a year. Yeah. Good
Absolutely.
shit.
It's part of the reason why I haven't uploaded another video, because I refuse to, until I get the ASMR video done, which is going to be about Phil. We need to. Well, I need to. I hate saying
He looks
we
like
need
if
to.
Doug Walker and Justy Krusty did the
I don't want to
fusion
do like a
dance.
biography on Phil. I just want to bring up some funny situations that
Andreas
he's
Hansen
done.
donated 50 Swedish kronor through
Welcome
Super Chat.
back to Sweden.
I is now back in Sweden.
Welcome back to Sweden, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, his soundboard's going. I don't know how many US dollars that is in Swedish money, but
Welcome back.
I mean,
Good for
his
Rich.
music doesn't seem
Yeah.
bad. I don't know if we still have to see. Did he go the music snob route? I don't know yet.
I don't know. We'll
and I'll
find
give Rich
out.
credit in that he does seem to really be at least he open-minded.
He was prompted to do this video. I don't know. He was prompted. And the
Yeah,
thing
here's
is,
the locale right here.
all
Real
right,
quick, pause it.
make it.
The Jostler.
Gotcha.
This is where Rich shows his lolcow tendencies. He thinks that one of his enemies has put Josh up to this and is feeding Josh talking points because he doesn't understand that this is just the nature of Josh. So
Right.
This is him being a paranoid, delusional. He's going to start accusing him of being a plant or something. Again, he could immediately be like, oh, look at this guy's room, look at his hair, look at his tattoos, look at his whatever. He could just immediately lay into him like everybody else does. But here he is, like going point by point by point, trying to be fair. So
Right. Yeah, he's at least at first, like Rich. I mean, throughout it, he really seemed to give him a fair shake. I mean, I'm sure
yeah,
he never knew who Josh Cannon was until this video came up on his radar.
yeah.
And, it wasn't necessarily predisposed one way or the other. So, I'll give it to Rich. He really seemed to at least be open about it.
I've never seen him so calm.
Actually, in a lot of ways, yeah.
Crown emoji donated $5 through Super Chat. Why is he being a music gatekeeper? I run into people like this in my job. You
Music
should check out his
gatekeeper.
pop punk band, smirking face emoji. Seriously though,
gatekeeper.
maybe DM him?
What you
I
got,
might.
Rich?
There was a lot of misinformation here, zero fact checking, and that
Well,
to me that says a
well,
lot about a person's character.
yes, yes, it does.
I was hoping that he was different, but then I forgot it's the internet, and everyone's a piece of shit who's a content creator.
Source gathered
We're all
together as
pieces
much
of
as we
shit.
could,
Norm,
Everyone-
Dylan,
Oh my god, I'm a
Defy,
piece of shit too.
Just
In the
we are
entertainment
all
industry
pieces of shit. Thank you, Rich. The lolcow has
is
blessed
mostly a
us.
piece of shit. Don't meet your heroes.
Cyber21 donated $5 through Super Chat. The bloody money mix you did was really good. It surprised friends with how good it was. This guy's a massive tool. Fuck him.
Let's see, and I don't know yet. I'm being honest with you. Let's see if he goes into
killed me.
OMG. He uses samples. If he goes into that, and I don't know, then he's
Uh-oh.
cooked.
Will
To
he
me.
be cooked? We'll find out.
Regards to
Yeah,
Take
I
your
can't
bets.
picture him being a fan of Eric. I do know when YouTube, literally, this was the top video when I logged into YouTube on my phone. The first comment I saw was from Eric. No, I'm not kidding.
So Eric's one of his detractors.
Yeah, and that's I think leading into the he's singing that.
Just
that
like I had to,
Josh
Eric,
was
show
put
your
up to
flag
this.
history.
Yeah.
Rich's musical output, it's a
Was that a small
snail's pace
can, or is his
drip
hand
of
gigantic?
generic SoundCloud rap that
think
you
his
could
hand's
literally
actually
find
gigantic.
anywhere else. I don't know how or
Crazy.
why
Like
he
a
would
Street
think
Fighter
his
character.
particular beats would have had a chance of standing out amongst the pack, because here's the unfortunate truth of being a YouTuber who
my
also
God.
has a music project. Only a fraction of your subscribers will ever check out the music project you are promoting.
Yeah,
Put it on
I
a
know.
separate channel.
It's-
Right.
That's what Rich did.
Make the band channel his own thing, and then have Josh Cannon's drama channel its own thing.
It's a totally different audience. It's the same with my ASMR videos. Most of
Ew.
you don't give a shit
Ew,
You're
he does ASMR.
not
It's gross.
saying anything to me that I
I
didn't.
can only imagine
Do you think-
Rich's ASMR
dude, I
is
ain't moist
really
critical.
creepy.
I can't just like say for someone to go
licking
somewhere
the
and I'll get a
microphone.
500,000 views on whatever I'm doing.
Was that Matt?
I say he probably licks the microphone. He's like moaning and
Oh, I can only imagine how creepy
So-
a Rich ASMR is.
Let's again, maybe he just doesn't like it, and again, that's okay too. But if he goes into the I use samples, and I don't know if he says that yet, then
Maybe.
it's null and void at that point.
So real quick, before we even get to that point, the reason the sample thing has been an argument for a long time. Let's not kid ourselves. Even back in the 90s, Puff Daddy and whoever, they're like, oh, they're sampling this, they're sampling that. And there is a point where like you're straight ripping off something. Like
Right.
Puff Daddy ripped off The Police. Like, I'll be watching you became I'll be missing you. That's just straight up a rip off. Like, that's not even close. Meanwhile, stuff like lo-fi and like the old like lounge beats, the Swedish lounge, they would just take a little piece of jazz and then completely transform it, slow it down, speed it up, add reverb to like they would really like change it up. And Dr. Dre, let's be fair here. Dr. Dre has made sample beats that are as good, if not better, than the originals, and became very popular. So sampling, in my mind, it's very subjective. Some people like it, some don't, and there is no correct answer.
Yeah, and I guess not being a hip hop person, the sampling thing is definitely not anything that was on my radar as far as being a drama. I mean, I went through, different phases. I've listened to different hip hop rap. I went through actually, and oddly enough, a Wu-Tang Clan phase back in like high school.
Cool.
But it was like one of those things, I guess I never cared one way or the other if it had samples in it. To me, this seems like something where you'd really have to be a big snob to like make it that much of an issue, whether like music hip hop thing samples or not. But then again,
Yeah.
it's not. That's out of my. This isn't in my lane to talk about for certain.
Yeah, but I mean, it's bad to sample, but when Josh Cannon does a cover of a Depeche Mode song, that's okay because reasons. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gabby Bell has 26,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. She has over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Yeah, life's not fair. Damn it. Rich's music producing
Susha
alias
116 donated $5 through Super Chat. I saw that, but yeah, you are the one that is obsessed with Eric.
I wonder. Someone said this to me and was like, yo, I bet you Eric Googles you in the morning to see whatever is out about you that he can like jump
That's what
on.
a troll is supposed
Hey,
to
man,
do, you dumbass.
Do you think Josh Cannon Googles himself every time he gets up to see if anyone said anything about him?
I honestly think that he like barely goes on the internet at all. I really feel like
Really?
Josh Cannon I think that he sits in front of a fucking television watching shows and like playing games and shit. I don't think that he really he is kind of like Bimmy in that way, because in the Discord, which is his own personal Discord, where dozens of people will lick his anus, he doesn't even go in there like daily. Sometimes it's like he'll go in for every other day, and he'll make like
before
one
I
comment.
took off from there, yeah, he was going stretches where he'd go days without making any appearances in the Discord.
And these are the people that throw big money at him. Like, why would you not be in there every day? Like, oh, hey, that's funny. Hey, good job. You know, like he never promotes his fans. He never like I think he secretly like just hates the fact that he has to have fans to be a YouTuber. I think he would rather just get paid and like be left alone. But you can't have it both ways, Josh. You straight fucking went after an old pissed off lolcow, and now you're getting the attention that you want, which of course activates me. It makes me clip you and want to make fun of you. And the Frankie thing also, like the other day when Frankie.
Oh my god, yeah.
I mean, Frankie treated him with kid gloves, but I still found it very funny, and I was able to make a theme of betrayal out of it. It's like you got to wonder what's going on in his head, because either Josh is a secret genius or he's an oblivious moron. There really is no other way about it. So
I guess I lean more to the kind of the oblivious,
a little
envious,
bit.
jealous. Yeah,
I do too, because I've had personal interactions. I've spoken with him directly in the DMs like many times. He doesn't pay attention to anything. He forgets things really quickly. He can't read very long messages.
No, I think he blames it on
like
was ADD or something like that. But
yeah, and it's like you can fucking read, bro. Don't give me that bullshit.
I like Dylan's comment there. Gabby creates entertaining, informative videos. Try it.
Never, dude. Never. He used to. His very first video is him showing off a piece of gear and explaining it. And it's like, hey, you know what? Awesome. Love it.
No, read good. Oh man, Dylan, that's funny.
Oh man, Dylan, get into that Discord, bro. Get into that Discord and butter him up, and just have. Me and Narm had a great campaign, and I think that you and Snake have an equally fun campaign, because there is no other universe outside of him that's going to come to his rescue. All of his people that are friends with him, like Frankie or whoever, they don't give a shit about him. They're not going to defend him. So go get him, boys.
I think there's a certain amount of self-defense. I would think anyone that goes in there to deal with him on any sort of a professional level, if they watched him, they know that he's going to be as quick to turn on them if he sees that he's going to get subscribers or money or like reach off of something off of them.
Just like Jim and them. He promised them that he would not cover that new song until they do it first, because they want the clicks. And if you just be nice to them, they'll feature you, they'll talk about you, and they'll steer people towards you. But what did he do? He bit the hand that fed him again on the biggest fucking channel, the biggest channel to ever feature him. And he fucking shits on them. What is wrong with you, Josh?
Yeah, no.
Fucking idiot.
I think there's anyone that's going to deal with him in that capacity is going to be guarded, because they know if you watch him, you know how quickly he's likely to turn on you if he thinks he can, get an advantage out of it. He's definitely he would cut off his nose to spite his face
all day, all day long.
Il Capo or Il Capo.
Oh, here's
really
the Italian
leaning into that
thing.
Italian swagger, aren't you, Rich? I swear to God, what is it with creators on the site who have a sniff of Italian heritage and they just lean into that?
I'm more than likely full Italian.
Josh has done that
and
too,
I've
by the way.
leaned into my Italian heritage before I even thought of uploading a YouTube video. Being proud of your heritage too is also a bad thing.
Here it comes.
Such a weird flex of Josh to make.
Get ready.
This is a really retarded video so far.
Yeah.
I thought I was just gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna have to
He said the
hold.
line.
This
He
is a
said it.
really retarded video so far.
Yeah,
I thought
he said it again.
this is a really retarded video so far. I thought I was just gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna
I
have
could
to hold
remix
these
that
L's,
into
man.
like a
like I
beat
thought, like,
and just
dude, all
listen
right,
to that
listen, I
over and
gotta
over
take
again.
it. L's, real
Fucking called him
thing.
retarded, dude. Fucking Rich from Review Tech. What universe
This is a
are we
really
in now?
retarded video so far.
Where the
I
fuck
thought I
are
was
we?
just gonna be like,
What
yo, I'm gonna have to
timeline have
hold
we
these
contemplated
L's, man. Like
into?
I thought, like,
I
dude, all
wanna go
right,
home.
listen, I got.
This is definitely quite a timeline we stumbled into, Matt.
The only way
The
to be better
timeline
is
where
if Pat
Rich-
Country did it.
The timeline where Rich from Review Tech calls Josh retarded.
He's reviewing Josh. Like, what the fuck? I never saw this coming.
Yeah, review Josh USA.
It's too good.
Oh, I like pausing on Rich there. Testify.
He just can't deal like this. Okay, guys, Rich has only known about Josh for what, like 10 minutes? And he's already like, fuck, I can't deal with this. Imagine being on a troll
This guy's
campaign
retarded.
for like, I was on that campaign for months, dude. Having to interact with this guy personally. It's so painful, guys. And Narm, dude, this is why me and Narm are homies, because Narm was there and he saw it all, and he was there riffing and memeing. And between me and Narm, we had that whole Discord entertained for sure.
Oh yeah, we were popping up badly photoshopped things, like badly animated videos, just having a
Always,
ball.
It was great.
I did that the milkshakes video where I put in like everyone, Josh Dodes and all these other people's faces, and I made Josh the milkshakes chick.
Oh, dude,
man, no, we had so much fun in that Discord.
He had so much material we gave him that he could have featured on the channel, and it could be like, here's the Josh verse. We were trying to build the Josh verse for the only reason just to do it, and this fucker like doesn't appreciate shit, dude. Like it's
no, he doesn't.
God, dude,
How to take it.
Shit, whether it's Pat the NES Punk or Rich Masucci.
and Josh did
This
it
is
too.
much
He was like, the
Italian
reason why I
heritage
look
as these
so young is
motherfuckers,
because
but
I'm
I don't
part
believe I've
Italian.
ever once
Fuck you,
mentioned
Josh.
it.
Oh, I've seen this self-deprecating stuff. That's fine, but you still need to be accurate with what you're saying about me if you're going to criticize me.
Don't expect that.
But whatever, you do you, I guess. So Il Capo has a whole ass YouTube and SoundCloud page
That's ancient as shit. I haven't uploaded there in years.
full of a grand
Yeah,
total
11
of
years
like
ago, 5 years
13
ago.
Yeah.
tracks.
That's old.
Multiple,
Yeah, and it's
many
ancient.
And
years
these are
ago, a
songs that
decade
are
ago.
released sporadically as fuck. If you were a fan of this dude's musical project, and I doubt you were, you certainly couldn't count on a regular release from him. Given the massive gaps of time in between releases on what are essentially...
Wait, massive gaps of
Evil
time
the
between
Truth donated
releases.
$5 through Super Chat.
From the guy
Yeah, Josh
who
is
made
one
like
song a
Played of
year.
Gabagool on
Yeah,
stream to be
come on,
Italian.
Josh.
Ah, yes. I
And
need
where
to pull
Rich
a
has
James
always said, like,
Gandolfini.
he's not a music channel. He's not
I mean,
a
listen,
music guy.
consistency,
It's a side thing
that is
for him.
one thing
Hobby.
I will totally agree with him on. I am dead to rights with that one.
stock beats, you really get the impression that Dickers only fucked around with this project when he had literally nothing better to do. And these were
'cause it was a
instrumentals of
hobby.
that.
It's a
Typically,
hobby,
you
that's
only
what it
make
is.
rap instrumentals if you intend on licensing them or straight up selling them to other artists. There does seem to be a few rappers here and there that are featured on Rich's channel, but I swear he saved the wackest beats for them.
Wackest.
So when Josh makes his music, is it because he has nothing better to do? Is that what he's also trying to say?
Man, I don't agree with that one. That is, again,
for real. Yeah.
I feel like opinion as fact.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got that one.
Not to mention
yes.
that
got his
finding
number.
a dude who can rap over your beat
Selling
is like
your
finding
opinion
someone
as
who can
fact.
drive a car.
It stinks.
Holy shit! Where do you live that you could find them? Because everyone
Right.
around me fucking sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those weird Josh comments where it's like,
Who? Who
Is
do
it a
you
flex?
know
Like, do you know
that
more rappers
actually
than
can
Rich
rap?
does?
Please find
He
me
does.
someone
He knows
around
E-Rock,
me,
and E-Rock
then
is a
on top
great
of it
rapper,
too,
guys.
even if
He's
they have
amazing.
never released
Check
a
out
song in
Dance
their
Where It
life,
Goes
this is the
version of Comeback King. to
Comeback
find out-
Kid,
Yeah,
featuring E-Rock doing the rap section.
So Josh is one. He knows how to criticize people for knowing rappers and not knowing rappers because he knows the best rapper.
I think that's gonna be glorious. There, one of these days when Josh and E-Rock have their falling out.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Because that guy is only there because he's chasing some sort of a clout, and
Yeah.
he's done it at Jim and them, and
Yes.
now he's doing it with Dancing with Glow Ghosts.
Yeah.
And
That-
there's going to be a point where I think he's trying to leech off something, and there will be a glorious falling out somewhere in there.
On par. Most of them, he's trying to make it like I have an ego. Holy shit!
Right. Right.
Pot in the kettle.
It's on it. Like these people think that they're Nas. No, thank you. I mean, if I license it to an artist, that's different. I rather light my fucking self on fire than find some local fucking asshole who thinks they're
No fucking way, dude. Self-immolation.
Drake. I couldn't
Light
think of
himself
anyone
on fire
pop.
and beat it out with that cucumber.
Oh,
Dickers
fuck,
even
dude.
made his way onto some kind of small internet radio
I gotta
show
start
where
watching
he
Rich's channel.
blathered
He's
on
actually kinda
about
funny.
his connection to rap and
I know he
beat
smoked
making.
Josh in
Who is
there.
that one
Fuck
producer
yeah, he did.
that inspired you to make beats? Like that you heard this, you're like, wow, maybe I could do this. Like I know there was probably some shit you listened to before that, but like the one time where you were like, yo, maybe I could do this shit.
I don't think there was necessarily anyone in particular. It was just like I just remember thinking in 2000, like I've
Coming up
always
is
wanted
pretty
to do
funny.
this.
Josh accuses
And
the black guy of being mad at
I
Rich.
said in 2000 right there.
Oh, okay, ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
So he has a clip of me saying something in here that goes against where he said I just started making music when, remember he said that earlier on? This wasn't old school. This is 2024, this interview.
I just
Don't expect
finally
continuity out of
just
Josh
said, you know
Cannon.
what, I'm gonna step in and just try it. You know, because I've listened to hip hop and rap since I've been like 7.
I'm assuming these guys thought that Rich was a big get given his 1 million subscriber YouTube channel, which is why they suffered his cracker ass for a
But you
small
think he's
portion
a
of the
big
show
get
that he
because
was
that's why
on.
you're shitting
At
on
the end
him.
of the day,
No,
I
that's a
still
big
talk to that.
that's a big get for Josh Cannon because all he sees is that Rich had a 1 million subscriber channel, and that's what Josh wanted.
And then he's like, oh, he was tired of his cracker ass. And Rich is like, no, I still know that guy. I still talk to him.
Guy to this day.
Yeah. so-
at the end of the day,
Here.
I still talk to that guy to this day.
yeah.
Oh my
Cash
god.
Jam donated $10 through Super Chat. Some of my favorite channels are beat channels
many
who
black
do it
friends
as a
does Josh
passion to
have?
show off their work. It's not
Probably
always
none.
about selling them to rappers. I would like to get into
Racist.
beat making myself.
Yeah, when is it? He's never had a black guest
Yeah,
on the show.
and I don't. This guy's like kind of
Yeah,
being.
true.
Let's see the last 2 minutes. He's kind of being
Hey,
gatekeeping.
I would seemingly chalk
Kinda.
this up to a guy just
Kinda,
fucking
yeah, right?
around
That's
and
him being
having fun.
nice.
But he
That was
honestly
extremely
doesn't
generous.
treat this project
Yeah, it
like
was.
he's just fucking around and having fun. We're kind of made to believe this is something he takes seriously and he puts a lot of time into. But
Like
when I
your
find
band?
videos of you saying shit like this,
And there's a thing with that because it's like he can have a hobby, but also appreciate it and take it serious and put effort into it.
Yeah, he's basically saying, oh, well, this guy has music as a hobby, but he's not really putting effort into it. Okay, Mr. Musician, Mr. Awesome Guy, how much effort are you putting into your band? Oh, that's right, 1 song per year.
song
Fuck
a year.
off.
Yeah, he's basically given up on the band so he can do like this drama. Well, so he can make videos about Pat Contry and Rex Viper and Corey Feldman and now Rich.
Then I may not do anything on the main channel for 2 weeks and work on something else.
EasyX91
Yeah.
donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Listen how much to eat chicken parmesan, meatballs, and lasagna on stream while trying to review the food in Italian. Let's go farts, please.
Listen,
do
you
it.
could get the
Do it.
farts. I could tell by when this was because I have the Dr. Phil stupid fucking cutout. Easy peasy 91. Thank you. Appreciate you. This
You
is
know,
when I was
when
talking
people
about
do
how
those
I
fake
was
farts,
just stepping
I
away.
have to do this. Just the Vince McMahon stare. Just no.
Oh, dude, I love your puppets.
That's it. I gotta do more than just these two. That you saw that big wrinkle. It got ran over.
Rest in peace, Kobe's.
Yeah.
away for a while, which Lord knows I needed to. And I could tell the time frame by whatever I was doing with this fucking background there, and the Dr. Phil cutout. Then I may work on whatever a bigger project. Yes, within the ashes. Music, and then I may, open up an OnlyFans and have a dog lick peanut butter out of my. I would not actually have that happen. That was a joke. That would be weird.
That was
When
such
you're
a
throwing
cringe
around
thing to
terms
say.
like, I don't know, I may do this, I may do that, that just screams
You do that
I
all the
don't
time.
have an actual plan and I don't feel like putting effort into anything.
That's you. That's fucking you.
That
That's
is
you.
fucking Josh Cannon right
That's
there.
you.
I don't
Fuck.
have a plan, and I don't want to put effort into anything. So I'm just going to get on stream and make videos complaining about people that are more successful than me.
And talk about not having a plan. The fucking Pat Country video and this video both came from Rhea Opar, one of his sycophants, because now she's his producer, I guess, or whatever. So, Josh, you better be nice to that girl because she's getting you all kinds of clicks that your dumbass couldn't get yourself. And gee, how many times was the Discord trying to help you and trying to guide you, and you were just like, fuck these people, they don't know what they're talking about. And now you're over here doing everything she says. I hope she runs your fucking channel into the ground. I hope she attracts trolls like bees to the fucking honey.
God, she is the biggest fucking Karen too.
Yeah, she is. Holy shit. I thought fucking
God.
Daisy and Jordy were bad, but that she's just like this moral authority broad because I had a Star Wars wedding, so I'm special. Fuck that shit.
Cool. And then just the stuff in the Discord where it was like, one day she was like, my friend says I should see the Barbie movie, but I'm afraid it'll trigger me and give me anxiety. And it's like, okay.
She deals with this guy, and this guy doesn't give you anxiety? Are you for real?
Yeah. Reminding Josh that he said he made an off comment about deleting a stream or something like that. Just being such a Karen.
Yeah.
Which is none more apparent than...
And you don't know the situation that was happening at the time.
Yeah, he doesn't.
But there is a grain of truth. I didn't have what I expected. And I know I've said this part before with ReviewTechUSA. I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to get like 2 more years out of this. I would have done like the 2 more years. And then I would have probably sold this place, made a bunch of cash out of it, move south and just been good and just do what I wanted to.
Well, I mean,
plans change.
The hallmark of a lolcow is
and
sharing
I'm sure
their
many
regrets
of you have
online.
noticed.
Nobody wants to hear that. You're an entertainer. You're on YouTube to entertain people. Nobody cares about what you think you should have done. I could sit here all fucking night and be like, I should have done this. I should have done that. My life sucks. Wah, wah, wah.
Right.
Like,
don't dwell in the past and don't cry on stream.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has problems. Everybody has trauma, guys. The whole point of us being here is to distract from that and make people kind of feel happy, laugh for a little while. We're not supposed to perpetuate that shit by entertaining people. It's wrong,
Yeah, I mean, we all have stuff in our life. Like this, you and I goofing on this Rich video, goofing on Josh. This is hella fun.
A little too fun. We're a drama channel now.
Yeah,
Rich's stock-ass sounding beats. It actually wouldn't even surprise me if most of his beats were comprised of samples and not actual compositions.
He said the word. He said
no!
Harry Bowles donated $5 through Super
He took off the headphones.
This emo
He's
Gen
like,
Z
no!
He's that guy.
never has
Let's
had
see
a
that
beat
again on the repeat cam.
through Super Chat.
Is he crying? Did he make him cry?
Harry Bowles donated $5
Boom!
through
There goes the
Super Chat.
headphones.
The
This
glasses
emo
come
Gen
off.
Z or
He's like,
Momo
He's that guy.
never has had a
There goes
beat
the onion.
in his life.
He has
His take
now
on this is done.
went into he did it. He fucking did it. I didn't think he was actually going to do it. Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. You did it.
Yeah.
You are the comic book snob of music.
Oh!
Sick burn, bro. Sick
Dude.
burn.
Right in the heart.
Comic book snob of music.
Yeah, The Simpsons, right? It's like, oh, this comic book sucks. That comic book sucks. It's like, well, let me see your drawings. His drawings are all retarded and shit. Like,
Yes.
Yeah, everything you say now is null and void. Sorry. You were just a clout chasing dipshit with
My hair is the bird. argument is invalid.
Oh, you're clout chasing dipshit.
This who got I would say at least 70% of this video wrong.
Oh my god, that was so
Yeah,
epic.
everything you say now is null and void. Sorry. You were
This
just
is
a
like the
clout chasing
10th time
dipshit
I've
with
watched
this
this video,
who
and I
got
still
now
can't
is
believe
null
it.
and void. Sorry. You were just a
I still
clout
can't
chasing
believe it.
dipshit with this who got I would say at least 70% of this video wrong,
More than
and
that.
you let your true colors show. So there you go.
Hey everybody, Rich of Review Tech USA here, and I like
Rich, are you okay? You gonna be okay, buddy? Come on, Rich.
Are you
come
okay, Rich?
to
Actually, that was a Josh pause.
I like to produce occasionally,
he's
just
shocked.
a
He's
little
stunned. He
bit.
doesn't know what the-
Sometimes
He can't
rap
believe that somebody
record,
is
it's
so
a little
hypocritical.
hobby of mine,
And he doesn't even know Josh, but
um,
realizes that like the
I
argument
did a
falls
little
apart when
something
you contradict
right
yourself.
now, and I was wondering if you guys want to hear it. Okay, thank you. Have a great day.
Those look like samples that are just stacked on top of each other.
It looks fine to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Seemed
what that
okay to
looks
me.
like.
I
Yeah.
chopped the living shit out of this. Oh my god. Yeah, he's an anti-sample guy. All right, you're just a blue-haired douche. Does anybody? You're just a blue-haired douche.
You're
How
dust.
old is this dude? Sample
How
guy.
old is
All
this
right,
dude?
you're just a blue-haired
37,
douche.
bro.
How old is this dude?
37, bro.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's so funny, dude. I'm sorry.
37 and still living in the high school emo phase.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Does anybody know?
Blue-haired douche.
So I don't know if any of our audience has done any music mixing before. I used to. It's like
Gotta
Fruity
love the world of
Loops and
hip-hop where
Nero,
stealing-
whatever. Did he do a lot of work on that track? Not a lot. No, it's like he did like a little bit. But still, again, like, did he steal the music? That's debatable, right? But it's like, I mean, for a guy who's done covers of other people's stuff, you know, you're outsourcing your production to somebody else. Your gatekeeping is an understatement. This is just straight up hypocrisy.
Oh yeah, it is. It's just, and I guess that's typical Josh Cannon in that regard.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. For anybody who gets to know him or watch enough of his content, you will see it. You'll just see him seething and making nonsensical arguments to just feel good about himself and to be right. I want to be right.
right, because he's lashing out and punching at people that have been more successful than him because he's jealous. It's just, that's what it amounts to.
Yeah, because again, a critic can highlight good and bad things and explain the difference and what works and what does not. A critic doesn't just sit there and be like, it sucks, it sucks, it sucks. That's why the cartoon, The Critic, the joke was, it stinks. It's because a real critic doesn't hate everything, but Josh Cannon fucking does. Unless it's Smashing Pumpkins or Peter Gabriel's Genesis, then you can never say anything bad. Don't ever tell him, hey guys, anybody who's listening, never ever tell him that Billy Corgan sounds exactly like Dave Mustaine. It'll drive him nuts because Dave Mustaine, he once described him as the voice of a cartoon rat. And it's like, well, that's Billy Corgan. And he even said, despite my rage, I'm a rat in a cage. Well, you sound like one. So there you go.
Other people's work and calling it your own is
Done. Goodbye. See you
Tapping
later.
out.
Here,
Tapping out.
you take
Tap,
you
tap,
no.
tap.
I wasn't even going to unsubscribe because
Rich goes, no review, I refuse.
I think it's petty.
ReviewTechUSA has refused a review.
But
Holy
you're
shit.
you're the
Josh
comic
Cannon
book
has
store
broken the
of
spirit.
music. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
No, he's not that young. No, he's
this
not
is-
that young.
Oh,
I feel like the AI made this. This isn't
He
real,
said he's
right?
only a few years younger than me.
yeah, Rich didn't even know how old Josh
Sorry,
was.
dude. Hope you enjoyed your birthday stream. You're like every other YouTuber out there, brother. You just went by a bunch of misinformation
Hickok
and
45 here. Welcome to the Hickok 45.
What the fuck
Sports
is this?
Channel. Hey,
I don't know why you watching it.
Fuck wanted that.
You did. You clicked on it.
Kind of hoping to see a Brown Electrons video
Yeah,
pop
dude,
up.
if you're going into all right, so you don't like sample-based music. Goodbye. We have nothing else to talk about then.
Yeah, because at that
That's
point,
just
it's opinion versus
and then on
opinion.
top of it, you were wrong about quite a lot of things. Now, do I overpromise and underdeliver?
no
I've tried
idea,
to
Rich.
get better at it. That's
No
why
idea.
I wanted to make music, but I'm like, no, I'm sticking to what I'm doing right now instead of spreading myself thin.
Certainly can't say Rich hasn't been successful doing what he's doing.
And honestly, like he has his moments where he's.
Why
just
am I
a
going
shit talker.
back?
I'll let him finish.
I say, yeah, we're down to the last.
So done. Sorry. I usually don't. Even when I hate someone, I usually don't. But if you
hate, he said hate,
wow.
bro. Wow. He's blown
when you
away.
get a whole bunch of stuff wrong and you're like, oh my God, he's sampling, then we have nothing to talk about, dude.
Right? Okay, so full disclosure, my wife used to enjoy watching Josh's music, not commentaries, but like little history. He had a video about like a Phil Collins played drums for Led Zeppelin, like at the last minute to fill in. And there's some drama involved with that. And Phil Collins, he wrote about it in his book. And my wife was like, hey, this is interesting. And Josh, made some jokes here and there, put a little flavor on it. And she was totally into it. But then, time goes by, she watches more of Josh's content, and she's just like, God, this guy just never says anything good about anything. He never says anything positive. So she picked up on it, pretty soon that it's just clickbait. It's just sour grapes from Wannon Winery, finest sour grapes in Florida. I don't know. I wish better for him. Again, even now, I want to believe that he can turn things around and stand on his own merit, stand on his own art, his own creativity. I truly believe that if he focused his creativity on content and mixing together music and video and all these clever things, hire a writer because your comedy is not great. So just hire someone on the cheap to write some jokes for you, or get the AI to do it.
How many? You said he played a number of instruments too. How many was he played?
I mean, drums, bass, guitar, piano. I mean, and he could do all the mixing. Like he could be a one-man band and just mix all of his own shit. And he used to. Dancing with Ghosts was him by himself originally at one point. But then it didn't quite work out because nobody wants emo bands in 2025 or no 2015, I should say. Nobody wants emo bands anymore for a long time. So pivot into something else, right? Make beats for the rappers in Florida. You can't tell me that Florida don't got rappers. I'm sure they do.
Oh, I'm sure they've got a lot of in different mixes too. Black, Hispanic, various ethnicities. I'm sure he could, having the talent he does when it comes to music. I'm sure he could work with various influences.
I've always said that he could either produce, because he has a studio in his house. Even if you're not producing it yourself, rent out that studio space. Like just rent it out for a day or two. He could also be a manager because he's been in bands that have been taken advantage of by bad management. He knows the ropes. Even if he wanted to be a bad manager himself and take advantage of people, he could do a good job at that. So just manage a younger band that's up and coming. Music teacher. He could be a music teacher because he plays all those instruments. And he has his own house. You just have the student come to your house and learn. Or you could teach music production. Like he could have every single day of the week, he could be busy making money. He really could. I can't even do that. I can't say that I can stay at home and just, do what I love to do and make a bunch of money off it. I can't do that. He can, if he really wants to.
He totally could.
And
and again, he's got the studio. He could have people in there.
Yeah.
He could do
a lot of
so many things he could do.
And in the Discord, a lot of his fans are content creators and musicians themselves. And many of them have offered to help him for free, including us. Like, we've all tried to rally around him and make him be a better person, to make his own dreams come true, to help him grant his own wishes. And he fucking spits on it and doesn't care. And he wants to talk about Review Tech Rich. And when you bit the dog bit back, and it was funny as shit.
That was hilarious.
It was like you kicked the lolcow and it fucking squirted you with milk. Like, and that was some fucking tasty milk. Holy shit.
Man, I'd love to
Good
remix
grief.
some of that stuff into like some of Rich's beats. The the
Yeah.
recalling and retarded, the blue haired
Oh
douche,
yeah.
the
I look
clout
forward to
chasing
that.
dipshit.
Yeah, because there's no vocals on his beats, so you can put whatever you
No,
want.
yeah, you could just remix like some of his best one-liners in there.
Oh yeah, dude, and then you know what? Send it to him. Send it to both of them. Send it to both those fuckers.
This is a really retarded video.
It really kind of was. So, a Pat Country video, there was stuff there to make fun of. There was. Not everything was being mean or petty. There was some really weird shit, like the mom flirting with Pat in the chat room or whatever. I don't know. But Review Tech Rich, I mean, he's just so old and pathetic and long gone. It's so petty. And then as petty as it was, it led to something so fucking funny where Review Tech Rich reviewed Dancing with Ghosts, reviewing his Reviewception.
Yes, because now we're reviewing Review Tech
Yeah.
Rich, reviewing Josh Cannon, and reviewing
him. Yeah.
reviewing him.
That is just funny. Even if we just didn't do anything at all, that concept is funny. And here we are. We're spiraling out of control. We're a drama channel. We're just like Keemstar now. We're gonna get trolls and swatted, and we're gonna get people mailing us bad shit and sending hookers to our house. It's over, Narm. It's over.
Oh my god, this is the beginning of the end.
Yeah, this is it, man. That's so funny. I'm so amusing.
It was funny though because we planned on doing this stream tonight, and then the other day, like he dropped that video, and that was just we couldn't have asked a better gift for our stream.
Absolutely,
our first stream together too.
Yeah, and I'm glad it was this because I think if it was anything else, it would have just been talking and making points. It would actually be more like Red Cow, and we would just sit here talking about mulch and talking about my lawn. And, no, we gotta rip into something that's really juicy and tasty, and that shit was great. That was so good.
Yeah, we would just be young boomers.
Again,
not the world's youngest boomer.
World's youngest boomer. And I love him for it. I really do. He's a relic of a time gone by, and I've fucked with him so bad so many times, and even now he likes me enough to respond to me and talk to me, and I can't ask for anything more than that, really.
No, they do some cool stuff. It's like I've said, it's not a channel.
I'm bored to tears. They bore the fuck out of me. I can't stand listening to them, but they're nice guys, truly. So.
Yeah, the only reason I ended up really throwing that one on the other day was because I've gotten where I like Jason Graves stuff. So I put that on. I didn't know who that HP Shredder was, but and that was hilarious. They actually got to a point where they were ripping on Josh in their video.
Dude, when HPR Shredder and like EJ are talking shit, like you've lost, bro. You're over. You're done. The hipster and the beard dad.
Yeah, the hipster.
I've actually watched HPR Shredder's videos like about a year or two ago, and I just don't like his delivery, his cadence. He makes good points and he writes well and he edits well, but it's just painfully boring and he doesn't.
I'd never heard of him or watched him until that video they did with Red Cow. Jason Graves I've watched, but
I've been bugging Frankie to put me on his channel because I'm like, hey, look, bro, I'm streaming now. Look, I'm a YouTuber now. Look, come on, get me on there. Come on, Frankie.
I don't know.
What are you afraid of?
He's afraid of the watermark.
No, well, yeah, that's true too. But he made that point about how the Dancing with Ghosts fans that end up in his chat and in his channel keep them. Josh is what he said.
That was fucking hilarious.
I'm sure a little bit of that was for me, but then again, he talked to me like the next day. He responded to me. So it's like, okay, maybe that wasn't about me. And you got to wonder, there are some weird motherfuckers in that Discord that are also in their Discord. I can't imagine what gets drug in off the street,
Oh, when I left just a few weeks ago, and it was after you got there, but there was this Ciara Williams.
The crazy person.
Yeah, and she just goes on constantly about like Blair White and like wanting all these people to die, and just like she is a psychopath.
Yeah, like a real one.
Like really, seriously, like a real psychopath.
Yeah,
And
but
it's
I'm
just like,
but I'm the scary guy. I'm the stalker. I'm the Bloody Mary.
oh, yeah, remember when Daisy thought you were actually dangerous?
Oh well, I was, she was a paranoid, schizophrenic, fucking cokehead weirdo, and as I announced my departure, she was like, "Oh, you shouldn't leave. What's going on?" I'm like, "Oh, this bitch is one of these kind of ones, right? Like she's a single mom that just wants attention, and she's hoping for someone to just like be her little online, play thing." And I was like, "Okay, bitch, you want to play? I'll play with you." I'm actually secretly a psychologist that works for the government, and I'm here because I study cult behavior online. And Josh Cannon is running a small online cult, so I'm psychologically profiling all of you and him to do studies for the government to understand online cult behavior. And she was like asking questions about my means and my methods. And I was like, well, I can't tell you too much because I signed non-disclosures, but here's how I profile people, whatever. Now, to be fair, I do psychologically profile people for my own shits and giggles. It helps me relate to people better, talk to them better. You can really understand people, like when you listen to them and you get into their mind, what makes them tick, right? It can be a great thing because you can talk about things that uplift them, and you know how to, where they're lacking in life, but at the same time you can weaponize it, and you can find weaknesses and go after people. I've done a little of both in my lifetime, but as I get older, I try to be the nice troll, the good troll. And as I was trolling Josh, I was like, "You're becoming a lolcow. Please don't do that. You're worth more. You're better than this. You have more talent than that. You don't need to be some scrub in the trash can talking shit. You can be the rock star you want to be, but you just have to stop being a lazy, drunken shit talker." But that's just, now he's fucking hell bent. The rails are now set.
Oh no, he's settled into that's what he's. I guess this is what he's going to do, and that's what he settled into. I know the beginning of the end for me was the drinking on stream and just getting sloshed, and which it's actually turned into our nickname for him is Slosh.
That was you did that. You came up with that one. I used to call him Jorsh and Jersh because King Cobra, that's what they would call him. They would call him like a drunken version of Josh, like Jersh, George, Jarsh. Yeah, and I was like, okay, well, I'll do it to him. Nah, Cobes is cooler than that. Cobes can keep his dignity. I'm gonna call this motherfucker Slosh because I've never heard anybody call King Cobra Slosh, and that would make sense because he was an alcoholic on camera and all that stuff. Maybe somebody did. I never saw it, but once you said it, I was like, bro, that's the bitch slap right there. That's the wet slap,
Yeah, the getting drunk and then the e-bagging. That was the beginning of the end for me.
Yeah,
he started
the head on the
microphone. Yeah, and I'd missed that one. I hadn't seen it until you had shared that with me, where he was like drunk and then banging his head on the microphone. Like,
that was fucked up. I remember it being in the chat, and I was like, bro, stop, bro. What the fuck are you doing? It's not funny. It's not funny. He's like, I'm gonna try to draw blood. Why? It's not to bang once or twice and be like, oh, this movie sucks. That's funny. Okay, you're freaking out. But when you're purposely self-harming on camera,
because he was tanked off his gourd.
Yeah, I mean, it's no different than people cutting themselves. Like you're doing it on camera, bro. Come on. And people are paying super chats for this. Like this ain't right. And
if we saw it dropping $100 on his birthday and for Rock and Roll High School Forever or whatever the bullshit Corey Feldman movie was.
I'm not gonna lie. There are some times where it was fun to be in a stream, and I have watched every stream he's ever done for the last year, and I still watch every week. I'm still there, lurking in the shadows and creeping around like a fucker, like I am. They're just not fun. They're not fun with you. The content's not fun. His jokes are not fun. And the drinking was kind of wild, but at least it would loosen him up. Now he's not even doing that too much anymore.
Yeah, long stretches of pausing, getting up, like leaving for all of his trips to the bathroom and to possibly powder his nose, and just leaving things going while he's taking off and abandoning his stream
for long periods of time, and then he won't put on a video. He'll just leave people hanging in silence, or he'll put on the stupid beat that he did. It's like, dude, just put on like anything else. There's plenty of YouTube videos of ASMR, like ocean and sky, and
I guess he ran out of Doug Walker, the Doug Walker verse or Channel Awesome verse
Yeah.
to riff on, because I think he did all the Linkara and Spoonie and all
Yeah.
that, and every
The
Doug Walker
bathroom.
movie.
I honestly thought the bathroom breaks would be a great time for him to show the content I was making for him. But here's the thing. I think he knew that it might take away a little bit of his thunder if somebody funnier comes along. He does not want to share the spotlight with anybody.
No,
You know?
and his streams could definitely like benefit from like guests, people that he could
They always do.
People that he could
every time he has a guest, it goes really well.
Stuff. Yeah.
You know, the Frankie stream, tons of people were like, "This was great, and even me too. I was like, "Dude, more of this. I want more." You know.
And he got that crossover with the Dancing with Ghosts with the Red Cow audience as well.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, what can I say, man? I'm going to be streaming with Dylan at 8:15 apparently. So I think 90 minutes is probably a good.
Yeah, no, this is fine. We got through the Rich video, and this was a righteous time, Matt.
This was
really
fucking fun. It. You and I have had conversations on the phone, but never like watching Josh's content and like just you know, we've had commentaries of our own in our own spare time.
Oh yeah, and our own like little sidebars going on.
Yeah, you know, but now we get to actually kind of get all these thoughts, because we've had these thoughts for a while, even before this happened. And now this is like the impetus to make a document of where we were, who we are, what we did, and you know, where we're going. We're becoming a drama channel.
I think and we both ended up in the you know, we weren't just anti Josh Cannon. We were we were both fans, genuine fans, and
just like Bimmy.
Different ways, and then
like
watched them just
hey, you know what, we're dancing with ghost truthers. We're the DWG truthers.
The DWG truther.
That's us.
We should take that subreddit before
we did it. Yeah, no way, let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah, the DWG truth subreddit.
Let's go. Just to troll him with, even though it has like two subscribers. Fuck it, it's worth it just to fuck with him, you know, like. Oh,
you know, that stuff would just irritate him, and it would irritate the the white
we'll post all this shit there, you know, post all our clips and shit. Let's go. Let's do it. I'm down.
Oh, that's awesome. No, this has been really cool. It was really awesome vibing with you, Matt.
Yeah, dude, we always have fun. You and me have been fucking Starsky and Hutch for shit half a year or more at this point. So
yeah, starting this past winter, because I joined the DWG. I'd watched him for a while and then joined the Discord back in like December, just around Christmas time.
Yeah. No, yeah, I've been watching him for a year, and then once I decided that I wanted to start the campaign, I didn't. When I started the campaign, I didn't count on the fact that I would feel sympathy for the guy, and so partially through the campaign, I was willing to flip the script and use my comedy and use my character that I had invented to make content for him and be funny, like. And when he featured that very first video, that just lit my fire. I'm like, I'm gonna make hella videos and just flood him with this shit. And he could pick and choose with the ones that he wants. And he never showed another one ever again. And so, you know what? Now I'm the sour one. Now I have sour grapes, and I'm gonna make a whole channel where I stream about Josh and make a character to make fun of him. And
when you do crying in the closet, that is
it's not even accurate at all. It's just some fucking flaming weirdo.
But man, that just cracks me up so much.
Yeah, and then you know, it's funny. I never told Luigi Greenberg I was going to do that, and almost around the same time, he started doing Can't Come X, which is based off Karmic X. So Troll Cow is the flavor of the year.
Troll Cow.
So we're doing it. So
okay. So thank you, Matt Hibner, for
thank you
for joining us. We definitely got to do this again. This was fun.
Yeah, anytime.
Okay, and this is Darm, and I guess Matt, we're signing off. Thank you, everyone, for joining and all that stuff. And I try to catch up. I think I saw, was it Luigi's going to be on in a little bit, so maybe we'll pop on there for a little bit. Vince
Unbelievable.
McMahon. And with that, we're out of here.